Welcome to LSU's Tiger Stadium after dark, an environment unlike any other in sports. Very intimidating for visitors. As they say, this is where visitors' dreams come to die. We have a mid-season matchup of two teams that have earned top 25 rankings, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the LSU Tigers. BTA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it second and short. Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looks right for a quick completion. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't, so we got a 4th down.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up, and they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
And then 1st down, they go right back to him.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
7th play of the drive coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Finding space at the 20. Slides to avoid the big hit.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's 3rd down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
Running with purpose. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And bulldozing his way through. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
BAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
With the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play. Diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. And here comes the punter onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback still with the football. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
And the Red Wolves are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 17, set to kick off.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Amatova. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. He sets up a fourth down now.
Arkansas State 14, LSU 0.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0.
That makes the score Arkansas State.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks like he's going to run it. The defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. And he flings it out to the left. He had all day to throw. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Now here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good, makes the score 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Arkansas State.
1st down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. Eludes a tackle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. The quarterback's got it on the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Red Wolves lining up here on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Bringing pressure. And he's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And now another deep ball here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Defense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Red Wolves will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make some.
At the 20.
Good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped him right at the 24.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The offense now operating in empty. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Arkansas State. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score in every possession. And here they are coming out to start the 2nd half with another touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. Fires it on the move. And he's got it. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Tries to get it to the running back. With the catch, it's Amatova. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. LSU has moved into the red zone. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
And now from the pistol formation. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Looking to scramble now. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Running back with the carry. Mark down after 50. Brings up second down.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Arkansas State 28, LSU 7.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And they hand it off to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be fourth down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. And we'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this fourth down play.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Arkansas State.
They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Back in motion now. Always looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
At the 46. Second down coming up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he pulls in the catch. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Second down and goal. And he drops back in the gun. caught behind the line. It's Amatova. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. Hard running there, breaking tackles. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession.